Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I want to explain a little bit more about what happened on Wednesday that I'm getting a second CA Corvette. Yes, the second CA Corvette. And that's, if you haven't watched it, go watch that video. I announced like what I'm getting, blah, blah, blah. You can watch it after this video if you are trying to catch up. But let me explain to you like exactly what happened. So I have a Corvette order in with the Chevy dude. Mike Davenport works at Bachman Chevy in Louisville, Kentucky. Good friend, and that's why I ordered from him. And he sent out a message saying, hey, I have a pre-production Corvette for sale. And I didn't even watch the full message, but I called him right away and we made the deal happen. But I'm going to show you the message that he sent out because I watched about 15 seconds of it and then I was like, that's it. I got to call and get more information about this and see if we can make it happen. And that's what we did. So here's the video right now on the message. And yeah.
Hey, how's it going? In my hand is a pre-production car that is available that you can purchase. I'm only sending this message to people who have put deposits in and who are not more than 2,000 status. And so this car is available right here. It's coming straight from Harlan Charles, and I'm letting you know before I push it to YouTube as well. Let me show you this so you can see it's coming straight from Harlan Charles. Here is the VIN number, and I've already done a YouTube video on this. I just haven't made it go live yet, but this is a 000598 car, pre-production. Production cars will have a 1 right there, which is why I wrote that 1. This is a 3LT shadow gray metallic, red interior, red seat belts, GT2 seats, suspensions Z51. You have red calipers, the black wheels. These are the open spoke black wheels. Z51, as I mentioned, and it does have front license plate bracket on it as well. We don't install front license. I was saying that we don't install front license plate brackets here, but in case the state does require front license plate bracket, then we're good to go on it. Just throw it in the car and you can have it. I don't have an MSRP on this car yet. I did rebuild it inside General Motors system, and it appears 78,930 is the MSRP. So just text me back that you want this car. I need another $4,000, so a total of $5,000 that you're giving me. MSRP, just like anything else, and the first person who gives me the money and texts me back is the person who gets it. So I will let you know that the car is sold or whatnot as today goes on. So I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of text messages.
Okay, so that kind of explains a good bit of it, and one of the things that he kind of touched on was that there's an L in the VIN, and normally it would be a 1 or something like that. Or there's a 0 there where normally it would be a 1 or some shit like that. I don't know. Well, that's important because there are different stages of pre-production. Some of them are prototype pre-production that get marked for destruction. Now, I thought that any pre-production car gets marked for destruction, not being sold. And I was wrong. And after talking to a couple other Chevy people out there, I was far wrong. Now, if you had an X in the VIN, that is one that is completely marked for destruction, which you cannot get your hands on that. If you got your hands on that, it's probably a gold mine because it's probably really, really valuable. Now, this one is made at a different plant. This one is made at at Detroit. It's not actually even made at Bowling Green. In fact, this was made, I don't know the exact date that this was made, but I do know that it was made in Detroit, and before they tooled up Bowling Green in order to produce things, and then this was driven around. So for somebody who asked in the last video, there's no break-in period because it's already broken in. Another thing that we looked up was through my friend that's a GM dealer, we looked up the VIN. It is a legit VIN because people were like, it can't be. Well, it is a legit VIN, and what we found was that there's no warranty blocks or anything on it. So this thing should have a warranty. It really doesn't matter that much to me because I plan to do some, crazy stuff to it anyway, which I go over in last Wednesday's video, or the video from 2 days ago that you should probably watch if you haven't. But it was really, really exciting that, that this is going down. And so yeah, like that's how it happened. I jumped on it because we want to bring a couple things to market. I did talk about some of the stuff that we're going to do with Texas Speed, and then the other thing that I want to talk about, I can't talk about because I'm announcing stuff on Monday, but it does relate to our header project. You'll have way more details next week on all of this, and I'm going to try to keep everybody posted on the whole situation when I'm getting it, because right now I got news that it has arrived at Detroit for its quality check. I don't know how long that the quality check is going to take, but ideally it will happen very fast, and I'll get the car in my hands very fast, maybe before everybody else, hopefully before everybody else. I mean, there's logistics because I'm going to have to go down to Kentucky, to Louisville, Kentucky in order to get it, but you know, those are some of the logistics that I have to work out, and you know, maybe a transit to Pennsylvania or something will happen faster for some of the other guys. I don't know, but we're gonna have something very rare, very different than everybody else, and that is really exciting. Some of you have said that I should not mod it, and I'm listening because the rarity of the car, maybe it makes sense. Now, I still want to use it for development, and there's one thing that I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys it right now. That's the exhaust system. Now, we are going to develop a CSP header in itself. I am developing a CSP header. It's coming out for the 6th gen first, the 6th gen Camaro, and then it looks like the C8 is going to be next. And here's one of the conundrums that I'm running into, where the exhaust looks like if we're gonna do a full length long tube header, we're not going to be able to have any cats in it to connect to the factory exhaust. We'd have to do I don't see any part here that I can cut into on the factory exhaust to even, you know, do something like we do on the 6th gen header. So I don't know exactly what, you know, I feel like if I'm going to do a header, it's probably going to be an entire exhaust. So we'll have a long tube that probably connects to the factory exhaust, and then from there we'll have the option to go to a separate exhaust that can include aftermarket cats. I think that's going to be how it is. You guys tell me if that seems like a legit idea, and look at the footage I have, which I may have been playing, to tell me if that makes sense to you, and if it would be something that you'd buy for your C8 if you are getting one. You know, with that said, we're going to have more coming out. We're going to look at, ideally, we're going to have some twin turbos, you know, coming out for it. That should be pretty cool. We'll have a lot of cool things. But my goal, and I don't know if I should cut this thing up. I don't know how rare it is. Here's the VIN. Somebody look it up and tell me if this is going to be rare or not. Like, if it's going to be like super duper rare, maybe I'll make sure that everything's reversible. If it's not going to be super duper rare, well, maybe I don't give a shit and I'm just going to like mod the hell out of it. You guys tell me what you want to see, but you guys already know that one of the first things we're going to do is probably a burnout, and one of the second things we're going to do is probably take it to the track. Tell me what you think I should do. I appreciate your feedback. I try to read every single comment that's here, and again, I'm really excited, and that's how it all happened. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to give you a little preview right now from the next video, where we visit somebody. That this might be a dead giveaway, but on, you know, certain things. But yeah, check it out right now. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.